Hi everyone, welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot and Astrology. No astrology today, and welcome if this is your first time to my channel. I'm Denise. So anyway, I do weekly readings on Trump, as most everyone knows, and this one will be going from July 23rd to the 29th. Things are heating up, boy. So there's been a 264-page memo for federal election interference, major crimes there. And then, so we'll see how that's going to go. But there's also the Michigan AG suing for the fake elector scheme. So, boy. The shizzle is just flying. I don't know that he's going to be Teflon Don anymore, honestly. So, but anyway, I'll let go of all my bias. Let me swap out cameras here and bring you over my table and look at the legal future for him. Okay, hold on. Be right back. Okay, so I decided to use Ciro Marchetti's Kipper because it's so good for legal issues, of which he is definitely, in the middle of. Lots hanging over his head, right? A lot of karma that, is so long in coming. My goodness. I mean, if he was Mussolini in his last lifetime, I could only imagine the karma there that he really didn't get to meet, except for, being taken out. Okay, so let's do, I have the camera up a little higher because Tana told me it's easier for her to see that way, so I hope it'll work for everyone. But anyway, Trump's week, July 23rd to 29th. Okay. Ruh-roh. This being one of the four corners is quite a problem, I would think. I feel like that's Eileen Cannon. Now she did. We do have a date now. It's she has scheduled it for I think it was May 20th. Instead of March, it's May. So that's before the. It's way after time for the midterms, right? I mean, that's unfortunate. But all these other cases are coming down ahead of time, even before this one. Wow. Okay. So I'm thinking that this week we have another, and here's his card. He and Melania. Wanting to get away. Or Melania's already gone. I don't know. Or maybe, maybe this is just him hanging out at Mar-a-Lago by the ocean. There's that possibility too. But there's his karma coming for him that's been a long time coming. Yeah, and there's nothing he can do about it. It's his poverty consciousness and his health issues. J6 is coming. Yeah, because he's the thieving, violent criminal. Man. Okay. So, chopstick time. Jack Smith is right in the center here. So I'm actually going to start here rather than opening up with the first three, which I usually do. But here's Jack Smith. He's on this train to follow the money. And he's working hard. And he's in control of a very painful loss for Trump. There's more discovery coming in too. This is hearings. This is, okay. Let me just finish here. He's also working on Trump's loyal loyal followers as well. Or not that, well, if there's any left that haven't been prosecuted, of course, but I'm talking about the people who were ambitiously, well, this is him and his ambition too, and then all the other, people in the, working with him in his department. Now, also, because this guy, he's a legal guy, usually. But this would be anyone who helped with the fake electors scheme, the fake electors plan, strategy. Okay, and, well, no, actually, let me stay here a little bit more. So Jack Smith has a wealth of all the information he needs to take him where he needs to go to follow the money. And he also has, this would be Merrick Garland. So Jack Smith and Merrick Garland are finally, Merrick Garland's not telling him, I need more, I need more. It's all, I think they have it. They have it. And the house card up here, well, let's see, because it's touching his card. Yeah, I feel like this one has to do with him being very stable and secure, and he's very balanced, and he's had this like long-term project hanging over him, and he's just like ready to get on the train and go. I mean, this could literally be all of his experience working in The Hague, or for The Hague. I don't know which would be the correct way to say that. I mean, it's a place, but it's also something he did for them. So anyway, yeah, there's tons of information. He's got all the quid pro quo, the giving to get, the I think, we could have some money laundering things coming through, and he's going to create quite a change. This is his teamwork. And then also backing him up, and I have to say this isn't somebody on Trump's side, because this occupation card has to do with someone backing him up, because he's been doing, quite a bit of work. Oh, unless we read it on, two different levels. I mean, one level could be that there's someone that Trump has been. No, I just heard no. It's not that. This is someone working for him. Oh, you know what it could be? Well, barely Fani Willis, but it could also be Letitia James. Letitia James. I'm not sure how she pronounces her name. Yeah, because we do have the legal card up here, so this could be a legal woman. This is usually, I use this as a legal card for these readings. And then the journey that Jack Smith has been on is very supported. Oh, you know what else this card could be is just representing secrets. He has some secrets in his back pocket that he can throw in at any time. They don't know. Trump's team does not know how much is coming down the pike. Because it's not just Jack Smith, it's also the Department of Justice, and they have just this wealth of following the money. And now I'll do the four corners. And take care of these up here as well. So new discovery, the judicial process, jury trial, that is the gift we've been waiting for, but it's also about Trump receiving gifts. Ooh. Yeah. And all this election interference, yeah. Okay. And so for Trump, he's either going to be actually locked up very soon, or this is another indictment that will restrict him in some way. This is also a card of secrets. This is his own trap that he has created for himself, his own self-imprisonment. He's feeling very alone. But, of course, he'll just go out in Mar-a-Lago and get some, that's what he does. He waits until the the big room is full and everybody's had some drinks, and then he'll make his little entrance, and then he'll just talk whatever shit he wants to talk, and there's that. But this is an imprisonment card. And if it's not actually locked up, like I said, it's him, trapped. Now, see, on another level, too, it's possible that this is Fonnie Willis, because she's just 51. Letitia James is older, which is shocking because she looks so young. But so this could be Letitia James, this could be, or Letitia, and this could be Fonnie Willis up here. Now, maybe what we're seeing here is a little bit of the order as to how things will go down, because there's all those cases. Yeah, darn it, I don't have my phone on me or anywhere near, but there's a list of the dates, and one of them includes a pyramid scheme that's coming up, but that's not until 2024. It's January 2024. There's two things coming up in January 2024. Michael Cohen has just, I guess, settled his lawsuit, so that's out of the way. But, all the other ones, J6, everything else is still hanging over Trump. J6 fake elector scheme, stolen documents case, and Letitia James's New York case, and then there's Alvin Bragg. Oh, actually, that one's they're separate, but they're different districts. But there's two New York cases. So yeah, I'm feeling like this is Fonnie, this is Letitia, and there's more money coming in. They're just following the money. They're watching that, and then Trump's reputation is to be the schemer that would just do any little thing, to bring money in, to just keep working it. Let's see. Yeah, again, with the following the money here, and the creative finance that Trump, see, that's one of the other lawsuits, is all of the valuations, like valuations fraud, insurance and bank fraud that Trump is going down for. So I think that Jack Smith has everything, like literally like in the box, to create a painful loss for Trump, because to have these two cards here, knighting together, oh wow, that's amazing. My goodness. Let me, here, give me a second. I want to keep going. We'll just use up all the cards and see what the story is. Well, it wouldn't actually be exactly right, as as far as like a grand tableau would go, because yeah. But I didn't have that plan in mind. Okay, so let's just pretend this is our answer line down here. Okay, so here's Trump. Melania isn't, well, this is one of the unfortunate things when Cheryl Marchetti created this deck. It shouldn't be this way. It's like the woman should be facing the man should be facing the woman, so that, because they're a unit. But when they're not, he put them back to back, and that's unfortunate. So I'm going to pretend that they are facing each other, or at least straightforward, because I read directionally. This is what happens when you have a person creating a deck that isn't a card reader himself, and then the other people maybe didn't, because I know there are 3 other women that helped him with the deck, and I don't know why they didn't catch that. So anyway, Melania has dreams of something else, but they are facing each other, and they may have some plans to get out of Dodge. This is interesting. I don't know. What we have already might be enough for you guys, and you might not want to listen anymore. But these cards at the end that are around them is really interesting, because if I had done a grand tableau, I would have 9 cards out here, and all of these cards still would have come together at some juncture, and these are the pretty negative cards. So I'm not going to read the 4 corners now. I'm just going to read a story, and I'm not really going to knight things together, because in the grand scheme of the way it would have gone with the grand tableau, I would be totally off. So anyway, plans to escape and get away because of karmic issues. And they've been planning this for quite some time. Or it's Melania just trying to break away from him, because I think that was what we got the last 2 weeks ago, something like that. And she's starting to feel helpless, and she's in her poverty consciousness, like, how do I get away from this crazy man? And then, the way the health card came through close by, this is him and his craziness. And major down patch for him. This is usually my J6 committee card, but because it came close to them, I feel like it still is. It's J6, because this is about him trying to steal an election, and he had this big grand vision of whether he won or not, to just say that he did. Remember, Steve Bannon talked a lot about that, being in the war room. So, anyway, this is him, trying to steal the election from, well, the J6 committee reported that, but trying to steal the election from, we could say this is us, the community of the United States even. And this is this dark night of the soul that this guy can't get out from under. And the investigations just continue into his, inner circle, into family members as well. And he can't really think about anything else. And then here are all the lies and the cheating. Here's another indictment, or, subpoena coming down, unsealed indictment, and it's finally, or sealed indictment that was sealed, now it's unsealed, and here it is. And if it's not Melania as well, it could be Melania's included, but it could also be that all the other people who've been kind of like married to the mob with him. This is the big story of everyone going down shortly after they get him. Or, they've been working, we know they have been working their way up the food chain, interviewing anyone who would come in and subpoenaing everyone. And the way it stands now, I really feel like Rudy Giuliani really didn't have any power, because, but remember, Noel Dunphy's 23,000 emails or documents, whatever, on his laptop that she took. So that's out there. I'm pretty sure she came in, was subpoenaed, and they have all that. This is all the evidence here, this card here. All of the audio recordings and all of the text messages. Just think of everything that Mark Meadows has. And I think he flipped a long time ago, Mark Meadows. So I think that they're together. They're full. The DOJ has, Jack Smith and the DOJ has what they need. So, man, this is, I don't know if it's going to happen this next week. I mean, to have that, to have this card opening up, And to have the coffin card knighting to it, whoa. Yeah. So anyway, I'll get this uploaded and welcome your comments and send you big hugs. Bye.